Welcome back, educators. This is Shilpa Jain, once again, your master trainer, welcoming all of you. I hope you enjoyed your break. Maybe you had a lemonade, a cup of tea, coffee, whatever, and now you all are refreshed, ready to bear with me for the next 1.5 hours. Okay, so I'll give you another 10 seconds. Everyone, please settle down, turn on your cameras. Quick 10 seconds. Thank you. Thank you so much, teachers. Thank you, everyone. So now, teachers, before going on a break, we saw that during the context setting, we have to make sure that both the parents should be present and the learner should join with a laptop. Why? We also discussed why both the parents are important. How to convince both the parents, that also we have seen the convincing reasons. But now, then also somebody asked me, ma'am, the parents are very, very difficult to rope in. What should we do in that scenario? So, okay, I'll be sharing my screen with all of you again. But one point was not mentioned in the slide. Madam, my camera is glitching. Can you give me some time to set it? Okay, no worries. And I will also turn the chat settings to meeting group chat. Okay, just give me one more minute, teachers. I'll admit the participants also. So yes, now let us do a role play. For example, who would like to be my volunteer? Who is very, very confident about the previous slides? Please raise your hands. Okay, Javed, you got a chance today. So let me see. Amin also, you got a chance. Sajita, did you get a chance today?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes,
No,
I did.
you did. So please lower down your hands, teachers. Let some new faces come up. So Gia, yes, Gia also got a chance. I think she lowered her hand. So who's left? Jyoti Mishra. So, Jyoti, now imagine you are the educator and I am the mother. Okay. And you have to convince me and you have to ask me that, ma'am, both the parents will be available or not during the slot confirmation call. Let's try and have a role play without the script. How would you go ahead with it, Jyoti?
Okay, so I'm convincing you as an educator, no?
I'm the
Okay.
mother, and I told you that during the slot confirmation call, I told you, okay, ma'am, we have a session at 7 p.m. This is the details session at 7 p.m. You have to give me the information that both the parents should be present and I should join with a laptop. Okay, this is the information
Okay.
that you have to pass on to me. Let's see how you do it.
Okay. Hello, good morning, ma'am.
Good
Hi,
morning.
this is Jyoti Mishra from Planet Spark.
Okay, we'll skip
Uh,
this details of
yeah.
introduction and everything. We'll come straight
Uh-huh.
to the point, Jyoti. Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
So may I know where the child's father is? Where he is busy?
Uh, he is here only in Delhi. I'm from Delhi. His father is also in Delhi. Hmm.
Okay, okay. But as we are just interacting for the child public speaking classes, so where is he? May I know? That means this time I just wanted
Okay,
that
Jyoti.
both parents should join.
Okay, very good. But let me make one thing clear. Now we are not in the demo class. We are
Okay,
in that slot confirmation call. Remember, teachers, to maximize the learning time, this expectations we are going to set during the slot confirmation call only. Ma'am, I can see that you have a booked demo at 7 p.m. Will you be available? Yes, I'll be available. Will sir be available? That way, Jyoti, during the slot confirmation call. This is the scenario. I hope you have understood the scenario.
okay. During the slot confirmation call, no?
Yes, we are not
Okay,
yet
okay,
in the demo. It is a call before the demo session to confirm about the timings and to set the expectation. So that is the scenario. Please go ahead.
okay,
Hmm.
okay. So, ma'am, can you tell me the comfortable timing of yours so then I can interact with you at that particular timing?
Okay, I've already booked a demo for 7 p.m. Jyoti, ma'am. I'm the mother.
Okay,
Hmm.
okay.
Hmm.
So, I just wanted to confirm that you both will join with the proper laptop and with the proper timing and with the proper with students only.
Yes, you both will join. So here, as a parent, I'm assuming both means I and my son. So yes, we both would be joining.
Okay, but during the demo classes, ma'am, I would like to request that you yourself join with the sir also, because it will be because lots of information, detailed program we will
Just 1 minute,
share with during the
Jyoti. Just
classes.
1 minute. Somebody is on unmute. Please mute yourselves, teachers. I think it's Javed. Javed, please mute yourself. Thank you. Yes, Jyoti, we can
Yeah,
continue.
because I will share detailed feedback about the child and his strength and his
But you
qualities.
know, Jyoti, the session is booked for 7 p.m. and my husband comes back from office at 9 p.m. So it's practically impossible for my husband to join the session.
Okay. But ma'am, during that demo session, lots of activities we will conduct for the both of the
So
parents
Jyoti, what
also.
do you want? Do you want that I should ask my husband to cancel his office and take a day off just for a demo? See, I'm being
No.
very rude, Jyoti. Don't, please, I am not saying this as your mentor. I am a parent. Sometimes the parents can be rude also. So we are doing that. So please pardon me if I'm rude. Shilpa is not saying this. Shilpa as a parent is saying this. Okay? So what do
Okay.
you want? एक दिन ऑफिस छुट्टी कर दे मैम डेमो के लिए.
No, ma'am, we are not saying like this, but we can change the slot. We can change the demo class according to your convenience. So at that time,
Very
we can
good,
conduct.
Jyoti. Presence of mind, teachers, you have the option of rescheduling this session.
Yeah.
Okay? So you can reschedule the session. Oh, ma'am, 7 p.m. Sir is in office. No worries, ma'am. At what time sir comes back from office? Maybe I'll say 9 p.m. Okay? So you'll give me the option. Okay, ma'am. In that case, we'll go ahead and schedule the session for 9 p.m. For example, then I say, Arey, no, it won't be possible after coming from office. He's too tired. At least he need half
Ma'am,
an hour. Yes.
sorry to interrupt you. Can I just switch off my video due to
Yes, you can
bad
do
weather in
that,
Mumbai?
teachers. Yes, if you're facing some issues with your cameras, you can do that. Drop a message in the chat box so that the flow of the class is not, disturbed. Just drop a message in the chat box, that to a direct message. I'll write down the
Thank you,
names of
ma'am.
those teachers. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Where was I? I
Okay.
lost my chain of thoughts. Jyoti, can you put
So
it back?
9 p.m. is too late for you.
Yes, so
So
husband comes back and he's so tired. He needs at least half an hour to freshen up and everything. Continue.
no issues, ma'am. Even I respect his timing and yours too, because at
Mhm.
9 p.m. it's too late.
Hmm.
Uh, what if I can, if you would like to, so I can conduct on Sunday also, if it will be free time for you.
Okay,
So
Jyoti,
yeah.
good. But before, for example, this is Monday. Okay, you're doing the slot confirmation
Uh,
call on Monday. Then
mm,
shifting it to Sunday would be too long. So first,
okay.
try to give them the option of the same day to reschedule.
Hmm.
If not possible, because 9:30 it's too late. By the time husband comes, the child is too sleepy. He has to go to school early morning. Then next day. But even if next day the same schedule is there, then you can offer them the weekend timings.
Okay.
Okay. And that too, before offering it from your end, please try and ask them, ma'am, what do you think would be the comfortable timing where you, sir, and your son, you all can be there together? Try to take a comfortable slot from the parents first. That is how you have to do it. So I hope it is clear, teachers. If parents say that I'm busy, I'm in the office, you can always give them the option of rescheduling the session. Now let's do another role play. Alifia, same situation. You have to give me a call for the confirmation of timings. Forget about introduction, everything. Directly slot confirmation call. Confirmation of the timings and both parents. Let's do it.
Ma'am, we have received a notice from that you have booked a session for 7 p.m. So
Mhm.
are you at that time with your husband and your child?
My husband is in Dubai. He won't be able to join the session. I'm in India and my husband is in Dubai.
Actually, ma'am, we conduct classes to show that both the parents can see the strength of the child. So
Hmm.
if both the parents were there, it would be better.
Okay, so that means I think I'll have to send a ticket to my husband. He should come from Dubai immediately to attend this session.
No, ma'am, we're not saying like that. We are saying that if it is possible for him to join the class from any other site, like we can send the link, it will be possible.
Very good, Alifia. Here she used her presence of mind and she gave me the option of a virtual link. Why? Because rescheduling is not going to work in this scenario. How long will you reschedule it? Dubai, matlab, maybe after 2 months, 3 months, or maybe once in a year. The people who work in Dubai, they give annual visits to their family. So here she gave me the option of virtual link. Like Sonam is from Haryana, Anubha is from Agra, Akash is from Delhi. How are we all here together? Through a link. Correct? So whenever you accept a demo, a link is shared on the mother's number or the registered number. So you can always give them the option that, ma'am, please share your husband's WhatsApp number. I will be sharing the link on his number also, so that we all can be virtually present together. This will also give you an opportunity to bond together. I know this situations are very rare, so we'll use it as an opportunity where you all will have a lots of fun together, and your son would be learning a great deal. Got it, teachers? Give the option of rescheduling the very same day, if not the next day, if not weekends. From Monday to Sunday, the chances are like the parents would be busy somewhere else, so try to do it the next day, but if not, weekend. But if the father, again, if that weekend option is not working, you can give them the option of virtual link, that I will be sharing the virtual link with you. Okay. Now another scenario. Sonam, you have tried to you had given me the option of rescheduling. I said no to it. You have given me the option of virtual link. I have said no to it, that my husband is very busy, he doesn't have the time. What do you think you'll do in this scenario, Sonam? You have convinced me that the activities are designed, everything, but I'm very adamant, and I'm telling you that no, I will be attending the session with my son. That's it. Father is not available. What will you do in this scenario, Sonam?
It's a very difficult scenario
Hmm?
because I have already tried everything and the parent is denying again and again. And it is not possible even that we could conduct a session with mother
No, I never
alone.
said it that it is impossible to convert.
It is impossible.
No, I never said it. It was not mentioned in any of the slides that you cannot go ahead and conduct the session with a single mother. I told you the ideal situation is when both the parents are there. But if the mother is very adamant, or you have tried, give them the convincing reasons, but still there is no way out. Maybe you are not able to come to a common timing, a common ground. In that case, teachers, you can go ahead and conduct the session with a single parent also. So now you all must be wondering that if we are allowed, why we have to go through this entire drill of convincing the parents, and that is because it will increase your chances of enrollment. That is why we want both the parents to be there. But if not, you can go ahead and conduct the session with a single mother also. But there you'll face the situation. Decision not now. I'll discuss it with my husband. And again, the same scenario is not passed. That is why try to rope in both the parents, but do not cancel the demo if only one parent is available. Go ahead and conduct the demo. Okay, teachers, still here it is clear? Now, Anubha, let's have a different scenario here. You have
Yes,
given me a call, and I'm telling you as a mother that my son is in 10th grade and he is very mature. He'll be able to take his own decisions and he'll be able to pass on the message to me. So please go ahead and conduct the session with the child only. I will not be present because I'm working. I don't have time. My husband is also working. We don't have time. So my son would conduct attend the session, and he'll let us know about it. We trust our son completely. So what will you do in that scenario?
Okay, so I'll say that yes, I'm sure that your child can take the decision, but it would be great if you guys could join because we will be doing activities
No,
with the
Anubha, I'm
child.
so sorry. I told you I'm working and my husband is also working. We don't have time for this.
Okay, okay, so I'm if it is possible, ma'am, because like I said that we'll be doing activities together.
Anubha, I told you. Now, see, teachers, here rather than sounding affirmative, you are sounding a little pushy here. Pardon me again, but you are sounding a little pushy here and it would annoy the parents. Correct? And believe me, here at Planet Spark, we have this policy that in the absence of parents, you are not allowed to conduct the demo. You will not be paid for the demo if you are conducting it in the absence of the parents. One parent is there, great. Go ahead and conduct the demo. You'll be paid for the demo. But if you conduct a demo without the parents, the demo will not be counted as conducted. So don't waste your time. Very firmly tell the parents that, ma'am, according to the policy of Planet Spark, we are not allowed to conduct the demo in the absence of parents. So you have my number. Whenever you think you will be able to take out 1 hour, do get back to me. But I'm so sorry to say that I will not be able to conduct the session in the absence of the parents. That's all that you have to say. It happens in the rarest of rare cases, but still, to give you an example of each and every scenario that you might face, that is what I'm bringing it up. So what happened? Just 1 minute. Ma'am, if we insist, okay, this is rather better. Ma'am, due to internet issue, I was disconnected. So please repeat the scenario where the mother was very, very much adamant, Pragati. Pragati, you can watch the recordings. But yes, we will be doing a lot of replays again. What if they say the grandparents are available? Very good question by Anju. For example, now I have mentioned that, I am working and grandmother is at home. Go ahead and conduct the session with the grandmother. It happens. Some of us, we say that grandmother will be at home. Go ahead and conduct the session. Teachers, again, we need at least one parent. Why? Because do you think the grandmother is in the condition to take a financial decision for the grandchildren? No. They always have to tell it to the parents. And grandmother कैसे बोलेगी? हाँ किया तो था क्लास, देख ले क्या करना है. Done. So please remember, at least one parent is needed. No guardian, nothing. If the guardian wants to sit along with the mother, welcome them. But either the mother or the father is required to be there in the session. If they say,
Ma'am, one question.
who's that?
Yeah, it's Aparna. Sorry to intervene, but don't you think we will be underestimating the grandparents?
No,
Because see,
yes,
currently I'm running a play school wherein I have came across so many parents. Both the parents come and they just leave on their grandparents because they live in a joint family, and they say that we need to take decision and we always discuss everything with the grandparents. So I think we should not be underestimating them, because
No,
in today's
Aparna,
scenario, if someone is there in the joint family, na, so
I
the
got your
decision
point.
making, whether it's financially, something goes in that.
Got your point, Aparna. Even
Yeah.
I put up in a joint family, and I do understand that,
Right.
yes. But there are certain policies and protocols that we need to follow. In certain situations,
Okay.
grandparents have this authority. But in very certain
right.
and limited cases, in 90% of the cases, grandparents, they don't have to take any, they are not in that position to take any decisions for the grandchild. 90% of the family.
Right.
So we cannot keep in mind that 10%, we have to keep in mind the 90%. And that is because
Yeah.
it is a policy and protocol of Planet Spark that at least one parent should be available in the class. I do understand Aparna's point of view. We are in no way demeaning the grandparents here. It is a policy that we all need to follow, because few grandparents, yes, they have this power, they have this authority in the family. But think of the majority here, Aparna. Okay, so keeping that in mind,
Got it.
bottom line is at least one parent should be available in the session. Guardian, because we'll receive this also, nanny takes care of because we both are working, nanny takes care of my son. So the nanny would be there when you are conducting this session. So again, if grandparents are allowed, we should be allowing the nanny also, because he or she is taking care of the child throughout the day. So no, we have set it very clearly that at least one parent should be there in the class. Teachers, don't worry if you feel that, अरे अगर नहीं हो रहा है तो मेरा demo चला जाएगा. Don't worry. Say tata bye bye to that demo. Go to your demo pool page, pick up another demo. There are thousands of demos available every single day. I'm repeating this again and again. I don't want you to sound very rude, but yes, you have to be affirmative or affirm or firm in certain cases, assertive in certain cases. No, ma'am, this is against the policy. At least one parent is needed. And believe me, teachers, the parents have filled up the form. They want their child to be great public speakers. So they'll take out 1 hour of their busy schedule. However busy they may be, they will take out one dedicated hour for their child if you convince them, if you give them the convincing reasons. Yes, I have got another question. What in the case of adult category? This you will be learning on Friday. In adult category, obviously, for example, if I'm a housewife in my mid 40s, adult category, okay, I want to learn English. You cannot ask me, ma'am, we need your mama and papa to be there in the class. No, you can just request me. Would sir be also there? It would be great if sir can also see what do we have in store, what is there in our bucket, what is there in our kitty to offer you. Give them the option. If my husband joins, great. If not, go ahead and conduct the session with me only in case of adult. There also you'll learn in detail. Adult category means 12 plus, grade 12 plus. What if the child is in graduation first year? Do you think he's able to take his or her own financial decisions? No. So there you have to try and rope in both the parents. So that call you have to take. सिर्फ क्या ध्यान रखना है? Will he be able to take the financial decision? Yes, go ahead and conduct the demo. If not, you need the presence of the parents in that case also. है ना? अगर आप मेरा सेशन ले रहे हो, do you think I told you I'm a master trainer at public speaking and this platform. Will you tell me कि नहीं मैम मम्मी पापा चाहिए आपको क्लास सिखाने के लिए? No, you're not going to do that. Okay. So with this note, I want all of you to lower down your hands. I'll be taking you through the slides and then I'll be taking up your queries also, teachers.
Ma'am, I just want to tell one point. Just
wait a minute. Just wait a minute. I'll be taking you through certain slides and then I'll be taking all your questions, Momita. Just give me 2 to 3 minutes. Okay?
Okay.
That we have covered, let's see it in the slides and then I'll be taking up all your queries. So convincing both the parents, this we have done. To summarize, Tia, I want you to read this. Jia Verma.
Yes, ma'am. Am I audible now?
I was like, don't say anything. I'm unmuting.
No, ma'am. I was saying just a minute. I'm so sorry if I meant that.
No worries.
By my hand gesture. Okay. So to summarize, explain the purpose of having both parents in the demo. Give the options for doing it at some other time or the same day only. And try to get both the parents, but do not cancel the demo if only one parent is present.
Okay, I hope it is clear. Try to rope in both the parents. If not, give them the option of rescheduling, virtual link. If not, do not cancel the demo. Go ahead and conduct the demo with a single parent also, the mother or the father here. Thank you, Jia, for it. So why we are asking you? It is the success formula. When both parents have joined, when the learner has joined with a laptop, and when you create a SparkX video. Now, what is the SparkX video? We will be learning in detail about this on day 4. When you make sure that all these 3 things are there in your demo class, your chances of enrollment increases by 60%. With this, teachers, now if you have any queries, I'll be taking up your queries. Please raise your hand. And please, no hypothetical questions because I'll be covering them. Whatever we have covered till now, keep your questions restricted to that area only. Monica, yes.
Yes, ma'am. I just want to ask this question. Okay, when the parent tells that we don't have time, okay, so we can tell like that, ma'am, for your kids, you can't, manage 1 hour. So like that we can say, or it will be the against of the policy.
No. Imagine I'm the parent and you are telling me, ma'am, don't you think you'll be able to take out 1 hour for your child? I'll feel offended. Are you trying to give me some parenting tips? You don't know what situation I am in. Maybe I'm working 9 to 9 and I don't have that time. So please don't cross that line, teachers. Okay, you have to be very careful where you are sounding pushy and where you are sounding assertive. That line has to be maintained, Momita.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to ask because that things we can't do.
No, obviously you cannot do that. You cannot question anybody's parenting style here. Okay, Monica. Monica, your question now.
Ma'am, actually,
Monica, your internet is glitching. Please write your query in the chat box.
That was
Monica,
how planets
Monica, your internet is glitching. Please drop your query in the chat box. I'll address. Meenu Kumari.
Ma'am, if the mother is working and she says that I can devote only 15 minutes or half an hour with the kid only, then we have to proceed the demo or not?
No, I mentioned it yesterday also that at least 45 minutes the parents need to be there in the class. At least 45 minutes. So in that
Okay,
case,
and
give her the option of reschedule.
And the second question is this, like the parent is sitting near to her, but she doesn't want to come in the frame, then the demo will continue?
Yes, that would be counted because tomorrow we'll see this situation only. The mother is there in the room while doing the demo, junior demo. The mother is there in the room, but she's not sitting beside the child. She's taking care of another little one. So your query would be resolved that the message has to be passed on to the mother. Whatever we are doing in the class, is she observing that or not? Because sometimes the mothers are like, no, I don't want to face the camera, So it's completely okay in that case, Meenu.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Akash. Akash Nair.
Yes. So my question is, parents are required only in demo class, not in regular class?
No,
Only
in the
demo.
regular classes, it is not mandatory, but with the junior kids, with my experience, I'm sharing this. One of the parent is always sitting with the junior kids. So if they want to sit, welcome them. But it is not mandatory, Akash. Only in the demo class, it is mandatory.
Okay.
Ikra.
Yeah, ma'am, one query from my side. Actually, I missed the starting part due to some internet glitch. We have to make one call for the slot confirmation before the demo session. Only one call.
Only one. While doing the slot confirmation call, we'll also discuss the scenarios. For example, somebody said that the demo was fixed for Monday, correct? And now I have rescheduled it for the weekend, that is Sunday. In that case, you'll give me another call on Sunday again to remind me of the classes. This we'll discuss on day 4 while doing the slot confirmation call, Ikra.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Jia.
Yes, ma'am. I have just one very small query. Like you said that according to our policies, we are not allowed to, conduct demo session without like any of the parents, right? At least one parent should be there. So I just wanted to ask that, is it anything there mentioned in our policy that if they are not joining with the laptop, we are not allowed to take the demo session, or is it okay we can go ahead with the mobile phone if it is available?
This point I'll cover up. It's my bad that I did not cover up this topic. See, if the parents say that we don't have a laptop at home, then you can first tell them, ma'am, will it be possible for you to arrange it from somewhere? Which the parents are obviously going to say, no, ma'am, we don't like to borrow things or something like that. Then give them the option of iPad or tablet. Okay? Most of the kids, they have iPad, tablet because they have conducted online sessions during the COVID period. But even if they say that, no, ma'am, even iTab is not functioning, it has broken down, something like that, then you can conduct the session on a mobile phone. That should be your last resort. Why? Because the experience is not going to be great on a mobile phone. Jia, imagine we'll see the PPT is coming up and in a small screen, the child will not be able to enjoy it.
I understand. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you are allowed.
I'm so sorry, ma'am. Yeah, but right after joining the platform, like after the enrollment is done, the child have to join with the laptop now, because all the teaching and everything would
You
be
don't
done.
worry about that, Jia. When you have conducted the demo on a mobile phone, just write a remark that, I convinced the parents to join with a laptop, but they don't have a laptop. So I'm going ahead and conducting the session on a mobile phone. Now the counseling team will take care of it. It is their job to convince the parents to join with a laptop. How they do it, what they do it, I don't know, but they have a magical wand. They wave it, and when I get the regular enrolled students, they are already joined with a laptop only. So leave it to the counseling team, Jia.
Got it. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Now we have Varisha.
Ma'am, I wanted to ask that when we called the parent, the parent said that we both will be present in the demo session. And when we take the demo class, we only find one parent there, and after convincing, they say ki no, the other one is not available, and we proceed forward with the demo class.
Yes, because we
But
know
then,
that with one parent we can conduct
yeah,
the session, so you can proceed the session. Yes.
but after some time, the other parent also says that I have to also go somewhere and I
Then
can't
you
be
know, you
there.
already know the answer to this question, Varisha. 45 minutes we need the presence. So if you
Yes,
feel
ma'am.
that after 30 minutes the parent is saying, then you can always reschedule the session. It happens in the rarest of rare cases. If you have set the expectations, everything is there. Very rarely, कुछ unexpected medical situation आ गई, medical emergency आ गई, then it's a different thing. We have to respect that, you know. Otherwise, the parents are there. 45 minutes, the parents need to be there in the class. If not, reschedule the session, teachers.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Now we have Malika.
Dr. Shilpa, I just wanted to ask that if the parents don't know English, the parents will not be knowing English. They know their regional language.
Okay,
Are we?
I'll interrupt you here, Malika. Here, see, teachers, during the slot confirmation, when we do it on day 4, I'll teach you that if the parents are not comfortable in English, but there is a common language between Malika and me, that is Hindi, supposedly, then you'll converse with me in Hindi, Malika. Okay, but assuming that you know Tamil and English only, and I know only Hindi. So whenever you'll say something, I'll say Tamil ille, Tamil ille. Okay, because I don't know Tamil, so I'll say Tamil ille. In that case, you'll write a remark, there is a language barrier, and I want the right person to reach out to them. Then the demo would be passed to a teacher proficient in that particular language.
And one more thing, if the child don't have mother or only have the father, then in that particular situation, what can we do? Because for every demo class, the parents should be there. So the mother is not there, means mother is no more.
No, Malika, I've mentioned that in such scenarios, you have to understand, respect, and you are allowed to go ahead and conduct. Please mute. Momita Sarkar, please mute yourself. Momita, thank you. So teachers have already discussed this, that you can go ahead. Obviously, if it is a single parent, forget about the parent being no more. But what if the parents are separated? You cannot say that, no, I want your husband to be here.
Yes.
Please don't barge into their privacy. Very, very important, you know. So you are allowed to conduct the session. And see, teachers, we need to understand, why do we need both the parents? Because they have to be on the same page. But if the mother is not there, she's no more. I'm so sorry, I'm taking it on a very lighter note. But wo kahan se decision mein help karegi, Malika? Okay? So that is the reason. Keep in mind that why we are trying to rope in both the parents, so the decision process is expedited. You know, it is fast. That is why we are convincing. If not, go ahead and conduct the session with a single parent. Now,
Okay.
Pushpalata and Anubhav, I'll be taking just 2 more queries, teachers. So yes, Pushpalata, please go ahead.
Ma'am, they booked the demo for 7 o'clock. In the slot confirmation also, they confirmed that they can attend at 7 p.m. But at 7 p.m. on that day, they didn't attend. What we have to do, ma'am?
You'll wait for 5 minutes and then you'll log out and you'll look for Insta demos. This again, I told you, teachers, please don't run after hypothetical situations. We are going to cover it on day 4, Pushpalata. What to do in this scenario, you know, Insta demos are available on your page. You'll go and pick that, but we'll discuss it on day 4, Pushpalata.
Ma'am, on that day, if we call and book a slot, means is it available, ma'am?
That's what I said. I'll be discussing it on day 4, Pushpalata. Please give me some time because it's a big topic that needs to be covered. I won't be able to do justice in just 1 minute. I'll be covering this query on day 4. Don't worry about it, Pushpalata.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Anubha.
Yeah, ma'am, just wanted to ask, when do we have to confirm that the parent would be available for 45 minutes?
That depends on you, Anubha. For example, you have booked a demo in the evening and you think that you have some time in the morning, maybe 10 to 15 minutes. You can pick up the demos, plan your day, make the slot confirmations call then and there. But the deadline is at least 2 hours before the demo class.
Okay, so on the confirmation call itself, we have to confirm that the parent is going to attend.
Yes, during this.
That's what my query was. Okay.
Now we have Sheera, sir. The last query, Sheer.
Ma'am, I wasn't confused earlier, but now I am after Varisha's question. I wanted to ask if I have conducted like a 30-minute class and the mother would or father, whoever is attending,
You will
they
not
go.
be paid
Like
for that demo. You'll have to reschedule it.
reschedule even after like 30 minutes.
Yes, but it happens in the rarest of rare cases. Teachers, please try and understand. In that case, yes, you will not be paid for that 30 minutes.
So I can just leave the class there only. Baby will
Just
conduct
see,
it
whenever
afterward.
the
I can
parent
tell
is
the
not
kid.
interested, why to invest 30 minutes? Just tell them, no worries, ma'am. It seems that you are very busy today. I'll reschedule the session when you are comfortable and you can give me one dedicated hour to save your time. You can cut off the call, cut off the demo then and there.
Great. Thank you so much.
Okay. Now, teachers, please lower down your hands. We have discussed the context setting part. Now we are going to discuss the second part, that is introduction to public speaking skills. Very important. Let's see how it does.
Okay, so ready to play games?
Yes.
All of you?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I love the energy. Awesome. So the first game is, Tia, can you read out what is the name here?
Emotional request.
Yes, emotional request. And there are a lot of faces on the right-hand side. What do you think this game is about?
I think this game is about showing expressions.
Absolutely, yes. This is the game where you have to show your expression. But there is a twist. Okay, ready for the twist?
Yes.
Okay. So now, can you read out the first two instructions as well over here?
Okay. How to play. Speak a sentence in a particular emotion. Use your hands, face, and voice to show that emotion.
Correct. And eyes as well, right? So I want to again say that, we remember our second norm. So we have to always try to use our hands, our face, and Tia, our eyes. And
remember, teachers, while discussing body language yesterday, I told you 3 important aspects of body language are hands, hand gestures, facial expressions, and eye contact. So this is what she is focusing on.
Voice, yes. Okay. So the twist here is that there would be a sentence written, okay, and then there would be a particular emotion. So we have to speak that sentence in that emotion only.
Okay.
I will give an example to start with, okay? And Mr. and Mrs. Agarwal, all of us have to play this, okay? So are you also ready for the challenge?
Okay.
Yeah, all right. So this is the first sentence, okay? Sentence is, I love going to school. And I'll say it in happy motion, all right? So let me now show how I will say. I love going to school. Okay, was I happy enough?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, great. So this is how we have to play, okay? So next, are you ready? Should we start with you?
Okay.
Okay, all right. Okay, sad emotion. Now this could be a bit tough.
Okay.
And your statement is, I love going to school.
I love going to school.
Nice. I saw what you did with your eyes, like, just blinked it and like a sigh. I love going to school. But I could also see you were trying to hide your smile. But well done. Good. Nice. Okay. Now let's see how your parents also does it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Angry. Who would want to do this?
I'm more angry.
Oh, really? Is that so, Tia? Your mom is like, she gets angry more than your father?
No, they both equally love me.
Lovely. Nice. Okay.
Both are angry people.
Amazing. Even she's enjoying the class. Amazing. All right.
He will be the better person to do this.
Oh, really? Wow. Do you want to, Dia? Do you want to do it? Do you want to say? No? Okay. All right. Okay. So, yes, Miss Anuradha, show us your angry face.
So, I'm very bad though, but I'll try.
It's okay. We'll try. Don't worry.
I love going to school.
Okay, now I see why you mentioned that. But nice. I saw you, trying to widen your eyes and trying to bring the angry emotion. I now know why Tia said that. No, both of you are like, you don't get angry easily, it seems. So yes, okay. Great. Thank you so much, Ms. Anuradha. Mr. Manish, are you ready for your statement?
Yeah.
Which emotion do you think it will be?
It has to be happy. I'm always happy.
Oh, okay. I wish that I could have given you the first one, but that one is gone. So let's see which one is the next. Okay. Oh, scared. Okay.
It goes with me actually. I don't love going to school.
Okay. All right. Yes.
I love going to school. That's the best I can do.
I could see, your face had a little bit of smile because I think again we are doing this activity, but your voice having that quiver, in the voice. So that was nice. And also lowering your volume. Nice. Very good. Right. So, Tia, let's do one more. I know actually I had only prepared less, one for each, but I think we can do just one last one. So, I give you confused emotion. Can you try doing it in confused emotion?
Okay.
Think. How do we show that we are confused?
Okay. I think I get it. I love going to school.
Nice. This time you used your hand gestures or like your hands also. I love going to school. Very good, Tia. Very good. All right. Okay. Thank you so much for participating in this. I hope everyone enjoyed. And that was definitely an emotional performance. So, Tia, who do you think performed the best? Actually, anyone can answer. Tia? Well, I do agree, Tia. Your dad, yeah, he did scared emotion really well. Yes. And what was good? What did you find good when he did the scary emotion?
It was looking like he was really scared. It was not like he was pretending. So that's what I like about it.
And what made you what makes you say that it was looking, that he was really scared?
Because of his face, because he made a face and from his low volume, that's why.
Correct, yes. And I want you to hold on to that thought, okay? I'll come back to that response of yours in just a minute, yeah? So now a question for all of you, and you can use your fingers to show me. Let's use our hands. How many languages do you all know? 3. Oh, wow. All of you know 3 languages. Okay. So I know 2. I got to know that you already know English and Hindi. What's the third one that all of you know?
I know French.
Oh, French. Nice. Okay. And what about both of you?
Punjabi.
I know Punjabi and a dialect of Haryanvi also.
Oh, interesting. So it's 4 languages for you.
No, it's a dialect, na? So
dialect, okay. Technicality. All right. Now I know why you are into this profession. I can. All right. Just kidding. But yes, great. So definitely you all know 3 languages and definitely a dialect as well. Now, what if I tell you that you also know one more language? What is it, Tia? There are some cues or you can say hint for you over here. These 2 points. Do you want to read these out loud?
Okay. Can you guess the language? You have been using it for many years. This language is more important than the language you speak.
Yes. Which language do you think it is? What are we using?
Your emotions.
So we are trying to express our emotions. And how are we expressing our emotions? Remember, what did I say you to use at all times?
Your hands.
Hands.
Your face, your eyes, and your voice.
Yes. So these hands, face, voice, and eyes, what are these? These are parts of your
senses.
Senses. And these are your body parts, right? So what do you think the language is? Okay, your mom is going to help you. I think she's trying to help you. Do you want to say it out loud?
Body language.
Yes, body language. Yes. So yes, this is the language of body, when we use our face, our hands, and our eyes. Now, do you want to go back to that answer that you gave, that you were able to feel that your father was really scared?
Yes.
Because he was using what?
His expressions, his eyes, his hands, and his face expression.
Yes. So he was using body language, right? Even when you gave the confused expression, you also did like this, right?
Yeah.
And then you were thinking. And how do we know that you are thinking? You were not telling us that, oh, I'm thinking. Tia is not saying that, right? But it was your hand gestures. It was the way you made your expression on the face and your eyes, that told us that, yes, Tia is thinking and maybe she is confused. Yeah. So this is the language that we already know. And my promise is that, within 30 minutes, you will be able to master this language. Okay. We'll come back to this promise towards the end of the class. Yeah. All right. Okay. And with that, there are 2 other things, Tia, that we have to keep in mind to be a great public speaker. Can you read out these 2 things?
Confidence, how graceful you are while presenting and how much people believe in you.
Yeah, right. Okay. And second?
Voice, speaking loudly, clearly, and pausing when required.
Yes. Thank you, Tia. I think you have been doing both of these really well already. You're very confident while speaking. It seems like, you believe in yourself and you're also using loud voice. You are not like voice speaking loudly. You're not like, saying it in a very softer voice that others can't even hear. You are very loud and clear. Yeah. So this is something that helps us become a great public speaker. Now, I'll just shift to both of you, Mr. and Mrs. Agarwal. Then why do you think, these public speaking skills are important?
Okay, teachers. So that was introduction to PS skills. Let's see what exactly happened in introduction to PS skills. The teacher started by playing a game and she made sure that she included the parents also. Then she introduced the skills that is of body language, confidence, and voice. And she asked for the parents' opinion. Now we are going to do an activity here. I am going to give all of you a sentence. Fill in the blanks. We have done it in our school days. Fill in the blanks. So I'll give you a sentence with a blank. You have to fill it up. Then you have to raise your hand and I'll be giving you a different emotion in which you have to speak that sentence. Instructions clear? So the sentence for you all is, Shilpa is a dash mentor. Fill in the blank. Raise your hand. I'll be giving you emotion. You have to speak that sentence in that particular emotion. So we'll start with Akash. Yes, Akash.
Shilpa is a nice teacher Nice mentor. Sorry.
Shilpa is a nice mentor, but you have to say that as if you're very sad.
Shilpa is a nice mentor.
Okay, great. Okay, nice try. Sonam, what is your sentence? Sonam from Faridabad.
Yes, ma'am. Well, Shilpa is a very loving mentor.
Okay, she's a very loving mentor. Now, loving, the opposite could be angry. You have to say it in a very angry tone.
Okay, ma'am, I'll try. Shilpa is a very loving mentor.
Okay, so here, Sonam, what are the 3 things that we have to keep in mind? Facial expressions, you were bang on your facial expression, correct? Eye movement, yes, that angry look was there. But did you use your hand gestures here?
Okay.
Hannah, because we are teaching this to our learners, so you should make sure that you are using all 3, correct? So do it with the hand gestures again.
Shilpa is a very loving. Sorry. Very loving.
It's okay. One more try.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. I can try. Shilpa is a very loving mentor. This is the sentence, so I can try again. Shilpa is a very loving mentor.
Okay. You could have been a little better with your voice modulation. When we are angry, what happens to our pitch? It goes up.
Hi. Yes, ma'am.
So,
yes.
Shilpa is a very loving mentor. Could you see that anger in my voice? Could you feel that anger in my voice? That's how you have to take it. Okay, let's see. We'll do 2 more. Anubha, what is your sentence?
Shilpa is a great mentor.
Thank you. Okay. But now you have to say this in a very confused tone. First, Anubha, adjust your camera angle. It is not correct because if you will be using your hand gestures, it will not be visible to the child. Thank you. Now the camera angle is correct. So please go ahead, Anubha, in a confused tone.
Shilpa is a great mentor.
Great use of voice modulation, that quiver, the sentence was not flowing out easily. That hesitation was there in the voice, hand gestures, facial expressions, bang on, Anubha. Prateek, what is your sentence?
Shilpa is a helping mentor.
Helping mentor. Now you have to say that in a very rude tone.
Okay. Shilpa is a very helping mentor.
Okay. You used your face, you used your voice. What about your hands, Prateek? You missed it?
I did use my hand, but it was
okay. That is why again the camera angle comes into picture, Prateek. I was not able to see that hand gesture. Okay?
I'll try that again.
Yes, please do that.
Rude, right? So Shilpa is a helping mentor.
Okay. Or rude, it could be some other gestures like Shilpa is a helping mentor. That is very rude. Okay. Great teachers. Why I conducted this?
I can try that again once again.
Okay. If you want to do that, go ahead and do that, Prateek.
Okay. Shilpa is a helping mentor.
Okay. Very rude. This is something very rude, as if sarcasm is added.
Sorry, but yeah.
See, teachers, you were not giving me any compliments. So this was my way to dig compliments from you all. Now I got a lot of compliments like helping, amazing, sweet, mentor. Thank you so much. Though I pulled it out from all of you. But yes, what was the purpose behind this activity is that when we are doing with our kids, sometimes we forget to use our hand gestures. Sometimes we forget to use our facial expressions. And kids, they learn from observation. Whatever you are doing, they'll be following you. So you have to make sure that you are using everything. Facial expressions, hand gestures, eye movements or eye contact, and voice and confidence. Okay. Thank you so much. Now please lower down your hands, teachers. We'll be going to the second part. Here, body language was introduced in a very fun and engaging manner. Now, speech delivery. Please observe this very carefully, teachers. This is the third part. Till now, we have seen 2 parts of the demo. First was context setting. Second was introduction to public speaking skills. Now we are coming to the third segment of the demo, that is speech delivery.
So ready for game 2?
Yeah.
And I want to remind you, you have 2 lifelines. So in case you would want to use, you can use that also while playing the game. Okay. Okay. All right. So I want you to meet a very similar, student of ours who's just as old as you are right now, 11-year-old Ovia. She's a Planet Spark Star student and India's youngest TEDx speaker. Do you know what is TEDx speaker? Have you? Okay. Tia doesn't know. Do you want to share that, Mr. Agarwal, for Tia? What is TEDx?
TEDx is a platform where you inspire people, where you go and tell about your life journey, how you have made things to success. And you inspire people, you get a lot of public to reach out to. And it is mainly used to get some fans and, the fancy stuff like that.
Absolutely. And, to be able to influence also, if I have to add something, to be able to influence large number of people. And, as your father mentioned, share about personal journey so that others can also learn, right? So Ovia was also, she had joined Planet Spark as a student who was not as confident earlier, but she gave a TEDx speech in front of a large audience very, very recently and was featured also. Like, her videos are all over there. If you go and Google, you'll find her also, more about her. So we are going to listen to her speech, and what we will be doing is this part. Can you read out the second instruction? Identify one.
Identify the examples of body language, confidence, voice.
Yes. Okay. So these are the things I want you to actively focus on while you're looking at her speech. Okay. Her body language, confidence, and voice. All right. Okay. So are we ready?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just read the speech. Just give me a thumbs up if you're able to hear. Okay. Okay. I think your father has stepped out for a minute.
Yeah, actually someone is there on the door.
Okay. 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 No worries. No worries. Yeah. Okay. So I'll play the video and he can join us.
Sure.
Okay. Can you hear?
I am holding something fantastic inside my palm right now that may soon go extinct. It has been around for millions of years. It is older even than the dinosaur and is the primary source of food for every single person on this planet. There is no human who hasn't touched or seen it. Any guesses on what it is? Well, you're absolutely correct. It is soil. Now I know you have a lot of questions, like how can soil go extinct and why is an 11-year-old so concerned about soil and not her favorite K-pop artist who is about to drop his next album? Let me tell you something about myself. I've got several talented friends. Some can solve Rubik's Cube pretty fast, some have written and published great books, and some have wonderful YouTube channels.
अभी आया है, बिल्कुल
Sorry about this. Okay, I think we have watched the main part, so I'll stop playing the video. So yes, Tia, what did you observe when, Ovia was performing? Do you think, where was she using her body language, which includes hands, face, eyes, right? How was she confident and how was she using her voice? Yes.
She was confident and she was expressing herself really well. And she also speaks in a way that no one gets bored.
Yes. So you want to say that, she was able to grab everyone's attention.
Yes.
Yeah. And did you see her using her hands? Can you tell me one specific example where she used her hands while speaking?
When she told that soil is important and why is she caring about 11-year-old is caring about the soil.
Yes. So, and what kind of gesture did she make? Can you show me? Can you just illustrate that for me? She did like this, something like this, right? And for the soil, she also made a fist.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was the reason, Tia, what you mentioned, that she was able to grab everyone's attention and that others were not feeling bored. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And do you think she was also using a lot of she was making different expressions?
Yes.
Yes.
She was making different expressions to express herself.
Yes, that's true. So now comes the interesting part where you can, I think over here, so you didn't use your lifeline. You didn't even need to. So that's amazing. So you still have your 2 lifelines with you. Now there's a challenge here for you. Okay. And this is something that you will have to do alone though. Okay. There we can't use lifeline. And the challenge is, can you now give the same speech that
Teachers, there is a point that I want all of you to remember here. But before that, whatever we have seen in the video, I'll discuss that. First, the speech of Ovia was shown to Tia. Correct? Why do you think Ovia's speech was selected? Why not Rita Pearson, Elisa Dever? Why do you think we have selected the speech of Ovia? Please raise your hands. Chitra. Yes, Chitra. What's your response to this? You need to unmute yourself, Chitra. You need to unmute yourself.
Sorry, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I think it was selected because she was a girl, and when she will see that my age student is speaking such confidently, I should also speak the same way. That's why it was selected, so that she feel motivated with it and start speaking like that.
Very good. Number one, because they are of the same age group, so she will be able to relate to her that if she can do it, even I can do it.
I can also
That age relatability was there. But one more point is there. Who would like to highlight that point? Please write it in the chat box. Other than this point, I'm looking for one more valid point. Why Ovia's speech was selected? If you have, please write it in the chat box. If you know the answer, yes, Gia has mentioned that she is on a public platform like TED, Sunil has mentioned, and Gia has mentioned that she was one of the students of Planet Spark. So we are building that trust, we are building that credibility that if one of our students at Planet Spark can do it, why not you? If you join Planet Spark, even you will be able to give TEDx speeches. So to build that trust and credibility, a past student of Planet Spark was selected, that too of the same age group. Then, now the teacher asked that, okay, please lower down your hands, teachers. Thank you. Then she asked that, okay, please observe Ovia's speech, observe how she's using her hand gestures and everything. Now it is the time where the teacher will be asking to give the same speech. Lower down your hands, teachers. I'm waiting. Please lower down your hands. Rashida, Nancy, please lower down your hands. Thank you. So now, whenever you expect your children to perform, there are three important things that you have to keep in mind. Number one, do not make it very difficult for the child. Very important. Number two, give them clear instructions. And number three, always give them some preparation time. Very important. 3 pointers. Do not make it very difficult. Number two, give them preparation time. And very important, give clear instructions. So do you think the child has heard the speech only once? Tia could hear Ovia's speech only once. Do you think she'll be able to deliver the same speech? Please write your answers in the chat box. No, she will not be able to deliver because here we are not checking the memory skills of the child. Was she able to memorize or not? What is our target here? Our target is to how the child would be using her body language. So in order to do that, see what Ishita is doing.
Ovia did. Okay. Don't worry, I won't make too tough for you. I will give you the speech. I will give you these lines. But what I
See, teachers, we have this guiding slide for the student so that it is not very difficult. Secondly, you'll see that certain words are highlighted in blue. You'll see certain emojis, emoticons here. Some hand gestures are there. So you have to give clear instructions that the words that are highlighted, you have to play with your voice modulation there. You have to emphasize on those words. Wherever you see these expressions, you have to maintain these expressions and you don't have to, and you have to use, I'm so sorry, you have to use your hand gestures. So let's see.
want you to do is, what do you think the challenge is about? You have to use?
The challenge is about you have to speak something and express yourself. You have to speak these lines.
Very good. Yes, very smart, Tia. So yes, we have been discussing about hands, eyes, voice, and face, right? So while speaking this speech, you have to use all of that. Okay. If you feel that you will feel more confident by standing up also and reading, that is also fine. And you can see that here, some of the words have been highlighted.
Yes.
Why do you think these words are highlighted?
I think these words are highlighted when we have to give expression, when we have to give expression.
Okay. So expression and also emphasize. Stress on these words, like how Ovia was doing. I am holding something fantastic. She took longer to speak those words. Yeah. And then there are some faces also that are made. So these are the expressions that Ovia was giving while speaking. Okay. Do you want to try this?
Okay.
Okay. Why don't you do this? Take 30 seconds, read out the sentences so that you know them well, and then you can present it to us.
Now, preparation time is given to the child that take 30 seconds, prepare yourself really well, and then deliver the speech. So now moving ahead, that was about speech delivery part, teachers, how you can ask the child to deliver the speech. So introduce Ovia and show her speech, ask for the child's observation, then give this same challenge to the child and share the feedback. Feedback part is not shown in the video. Why? Because how to give a feedback to a learner, that we are going to discuss tomorrow in detail. Very, very important. The art of giving feedback that we are going to cover tomorrow. So that was speech delivery. Now this is writing this speech. Very important, teachers. When I first attended my training, I was introduced to some new terms. I don't know whether you are aware of these terms or not. So please take notes, very important terms, and let's see how she carries forward. Start taking notes of it, teachers.
And the last section where we will be learning how to write a speech. Okay. And for this part, before I tell you about how we can write an effective speech, there's one challenge for you. So you have 1 minute time and you have to convince both your parents to buy you a pizza from a new pizza place near you. Okay.
Okay. Before I go ahead, teachers, how many of you have seen those weight loss ads or growing new hair, bald hair, bold? How many of you have seen those ads, Vivian? What have you observed in those ads? Can you just tell me a little bit about it, Vivian? Okay, Vivian.
Yeah, mostly I. Hello.
Yes, yes.
Can you hear me? Yes, ma'am. I have mostly heard the advertisement, which is mostly in Hindi, which is being shown like पहले मैं ऐसा था, ये यूज करने के बाद मैं ऐसा हो गया.
Very good. पहले ऐसा था, अब ऐसा हो गया. That is the before and after effect. Thank you for adding that humor, Vivian, here. It was much needed. Most of the teachers have a smile on their face hearing you. So yes, before and after effect, to give you that trust, to build that credibility. Here also, before telling the student how to write a speech, she's doing this before wala part. Let's see how you do it. Okay, this is the before wala part. Let's observe it together, teachers.
So let's assume that a new pizza place has opened near you and you have to now convince your mom and dad to buy you a pizza. So right now you are going to face towards them and talk to them. Okay. And then I'll ask your parents after 1 minute whether they got convinced.
Teachers, please lower down your hands.
Convinced or not. Okay. All right. Let's see how you would do. Okay.
Papa, can we please get vegetable pizza from that new store?
Why?
Because I want to eat pizza.
No, that's okay. But Domino's also give you pizza, right? It's the same pizza at the end of the day.
But it's new. Let's try something new today.
But pizza is pizza, right?
But the restaurants are different, so they have their different taste.
But see, if you look at the base is all same, veggies are all same, cheese is same. What was the difference between two different shops?
But
they're charging more than Domino's.
But it's good to try something new from every store and restaurants. We should try something new.
What do you like most, the pizza of Domino's?
But I want to try something new today.
I don't think it's a good idea to try.
But let's just try. If we didn't like it, we wouldn't buy it next time.
Okay, I'll leave you choice.
But if you didn't like it, then it will be a sheer wastage of money.
But let's just try it. We can do it once.
Right. I think we can pause it. That's amazing. Does that usually happen, Tia? Is that like
every day?
Teachers, use the chat box and tell me, will you be convinced with Tia's speech? Like imagine Tia is your child and she's convincing you to buy a pizza. Will you be convinced? Everybody is writing no, 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 no. Why? Because she just kept on saying, I want to try something new. I want to try something new. Maybe somebody who has written, maybe that is out of love, not because she gave a convincing speech. Just because you love her, you'll say yes and you'll give up there. But no, because she just kept on saying that I want to try a new pizza. She was not able to give any convincing reasons. Now Ishita would be teaching her how to write a convincing speech or a persuasive speech.
Oh, really?
Rather, every weekend, I should say.
Yeah, this is the story of every weekend.
Amazing. And what happens every weekend? Like, do you both agree or what happens?
We don't have a choice.
Okay. Well, great. Thank you so much for participating in this activity. I actually enjoyed a lot while listening to both of you. But yes, so I have a question for both of you now. What do you think would have helped you to, get convinced? Right now, I feel like you were not really extremely convinced with what Tia was saying. But what would have helped for you to, get ready to let her try pizza from the new place?
I would say two things. One can be a unique thing about that particular restaurant. Another is the value which it is providing. If it is giving me a good value, 8 inches pizza at the price of say 4 or 6 inches, I think I would have gone for it.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that. Tia, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Next time you know what to say. Yeah, but don't worry. For next time, I'm going to prepare you really, really well. Okay. So thank you so much once again for trying it out. And let's see that how can we convince your parents next time, you know. So first of all, I have to say, Tia, you really tried a lot and never gave it up. So that's very good. But let's understand that, you know, how can we be very, effective in the way we are saying, and what is it that we can tell our parents? Yeah. So we are going to now learn how to write a speech to convince someone. Yeah? And for that, I would want
teachers, please start taking notes from here. Very, very important terms. I was introduced first time. I don't know about you. Are you aware of these terms or not? If yes, please write yes, that ma'am, we are already aware about this term. If not, if you're introduced for the first time, please write new to us. New or already aware. Yes means was. You know this term. Okay, new. Somebody is saying they already know about it. But most of you, they are saying new. Okay, I have seen them in self sessions. Okay, but the Planet Spark is the one who has introduced these terms to you. No worries. Yes, I know. Good. For those who know, for those who it's new, let's see what it means.
I want you to remember these 3 words. Very important. Okay. The first one is, can you read it out?
Ethos, develop trust.
Yes. So ethos means developing trust. You know, what your father also mentioned, that if, you know, you could have told about something unique about that pizza place, then it would have been helpful. So something to develop trust. For the second?
Pathos, appeal to emotion.
To emotion. Yes. You know, like whenever we want to convince someone, we have to also make them happy about it, right? So here's the part where we will try to make your parents happy. Yeah. So that is the second part. And what's the third one?
Logos, proof.
Proof. What do you mean by proof?
The proof which you gather that that particular restaurant is there or such.
Yeah, something, you know, to again giving a very logical, good reason, so that they get convinced that, okay, now Tia is, she has given me a very good reason. I can't find a reason to say no, so I'll get convinced. Yeah, don't worry. We are going to understand this in a bit more detail again with a pizza story. But right now we will try to see how we could have used ethos, pathos, and logos to convince your parents for the pizza. Okay. All right. So ethos is about developing trust. What do you mean by trust?
Trust, a bond which you create so they believe in you.
Yes, it's about creating that belief, right? Very good. Now, let's assume you have to, convince, again, same situation. You have to convince them to buy pizza from a new place. What will help you, develop trust so that your mom and dad think that, this pizza place sounds really good. We should try it. What do you think we can say?
We can say that like it has good reviews and it's low in price than the other restaurants.
Very good point. Yeah, I loved it. Yes. And very similar, something we had also written, right? So good reviews means many people have tried it. Yes. Yeah. Even when we are buying something, we always try to see what are the reviews, right? So we can talk about that. Yes, it has good reviews. One more thing that we can use is that this pizza store is new right now here, but it has shops all over the India and it offers really good pizzas. Yeah. And when you say this, now your mom and father are thinking for a minute that, oh, okay, it has good reviews. It is there all around. Your mom had said one statement, right? That what if it is not good? Then it will waste, say, money, time, and resources, right? So in that way, if you could have added, no, it has great reviews, then she would have thought, oh, actually not just Tia, but many other people are saying it is good. Yeah. So that is how we develop trust. Okay. Did you understand this part?
Yes.
Yeah. Great. But I loved how you mentioned about reviews. Very good point, Tia. Very smart thinking. Yeah. Now let's come to the second point, which is pathos. Now imagine that, it's already 9 p.m. and there's no food ready at home.
This is something that my son uses without knowing the concept of pathos. Most of the mothers would relate to me. Let's see what happens here.
And you want to convince them to buy pizza. What do you think you can say that will make your parents happy and also convince them to buy pizza?
I think that I'll try to convince my mom by saying that she'll not have to make dinner for us and we can order pizza so it will be easier for you.
Yeah. And you can say that your mom and dad would be thinking, what am I teaching you? This is just for example, Tia. Okay, we don't have to follow to this.
Yeah, already are using these examples sometimes.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You already know how to do
it. So you can take rest. We get happy from outside.
Wow, see, you already know how to write it. Great. But yes, so now this is something we are trying to make them happy, and that they will think that, oh, Tia cares about us, and she's saying that we will get some rest. She doesn't have to cook food at night. She can also take some time off. And when you also say that I love pizza and I really want to have it will make me happy. So of course they would also want you to be happy, right? So yes, so this is pathos. Great. And last one, logos. What do you think we can say here for proof? You remember you said proof is something that will help them again know that, yes, this is the pizza to buy, and they'll get convinced.
Yes.
So what proof do you think we can give?
Maybe because it's healthy.
Okay. But pizzas are usually unhealthy. So what more can you say to make it sound like it is healthy?
That it has really good vegetable toppings on it.
Yes, very good, right? So now you are giving a good reason that why it is healthy, right? So usually, why do our parents say not to eat from outside? Because it is usually unhealthy, right? It is not good for our health.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm no way telling you to eat more pizza, by the way. I want to clarify that. But yes, this is the reason. This is the reason they are worried or they are saying no usually, right? So what we can say is we can give them a good reason that, this pizza had lot of toppings and they have like toppings like broccoli, cheese, things that are healthy. So it is a healthy pizza also and a tasty one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is your, what is it?
Logos.
Yes. Okay, so let's quickly revise. I think you have got it already, but I want you to say it in your own words. That what are the 3 parts of a speech, in terms of how we can convince the other person really well. So what is the first?
Okay, so rather than Tia revising it, we would be doing this discussion. So she introduced a new approach, that is the EPL approach to write a convincing speech. So please raise your hands, teachers, if you want to answer these questions. Alifia, what does E stand for?
E stands for ethos.
Ethos. Thank you. Eamon, what is the meaning of ethos? Eamon, what is the meaning of ethos?
Ma'am, to develop trust.
To develop that trust, to build that credibility. Like teachers, when I started the session on day 1, I introduced myself. I told all of you that I have 18 years of teaching experience. I've done this, I've done that. Why do you think I said that? I never wanted to boast about myself, but I wanted to build that trust. I wanted to build that credibility that, not any Tom, Dick and Harry is conducting your session. I am qualified enough to conduct your sessions. So there I was trying to build the ethos there. Thank you, Eamon. Gia, what was the second part?
Second part, I'm so sorry, ma'am. Second part was pathos.
Pathos. Akash,
Yeah.
what does pathos refer to?
Appeal to emotion.
Appeal to emotions. Whenever I am conducting the training session, I'm always giving you all an example when I was a trainer like you all. Sorry, I was an educator like you all. Why? Because I want all of you to believe that I was once sailing in the same boat that you all are sailing in. I'm trying to build that emotional connection with all of you while sharing my personal real life examples or whatever. So that appeal to emotion is there. Building that emotional bond with all of you. Okay. Sajita, what was the third part?
And third part was logos.
Logos. Payal, what do we understand by logos?
Logos means proof. Just like in the video, we have seen that all the toppings they were talking about, all the toppings, and they were very healthy. So this is what logos represent.
Okay, so logos means to give proof, to give evidence, to, back it up with some statistics, with some data to support your argument. Very important. Like I told you, we need both the parents in the class. But if you just tell the parents, sir, you both need to be present, they will not be convinced. We had certain proof for them that we will be sharing the feedback, we will be doing this, the activities are designed in such a way. That is logos. So whenever, not only in your professional life or just for this Planet Spark classes, this is something that will really help you. Whenever you have to convince someone, use ethos, pathos, and logos and see the magic spreading. Ethos, pathos, and logos. Thank you so much, teachers. Please lower down your hands now. So that comes under the fourth part, that is writing the speech. Check the prior knowledge of the child by asking her that, okay, convince your parents. Then she introduced the EPL approach, and then she explained the EPL approach with the help of a pizza story. Now, final showcase. Let's see what happens in final showcase.
Is the last chance for you to use your lifeline, Tia. Okay, so this is the part where all three of you can participate and help Tia. Or both of you can participate and help Tia. So now you saw Ovia speaking, right? And she really was passionate about soil. So she wanted to convince everyone that we should all care about soil and do good actions that will help save soil. Huh? Now I want you to pick a topic of your choice, and maybe you can take help from your parents also, and develop your own speech that you will present here using ethos, pathos, and logos. Yeah? Do you want to quickly think about a topic? It could be anything.
Global warming.
Global warming. Oh, so you also care about climate change and everything, it seems like? Yeah? All right. Okay. So global warming. And I will keep these questions for you to help. So that these guiding questions for you. Let's take.
Again, there is a guiding slide so that it is not very difficult. It's a very new concept for the child. So the guiding slide is on. And don't forget to give the preparation time.
Take 3 minutes. Okay. And let's come up with ethos, pathos, and logos. On, you have to talk about global warming and you want to tell people a message, maybe to save the environment, so that global warming stops or at least reduces. So you have to convince them, right? So you can take 3 minutes, take help from your parents. If you want, you can write down your points also, and then we'll present after 3 minutes.
Okay, so that was the final showcase where the teacher asked the child to, deliver the same speech using ethos, pathos, and logos. Don't forget to give clear instructions and preparation time to the child. Sharing feedback, again, this part is not shown. I've already discussed why, because this we are going to cover tomorrow. Now, teachers, do not forget that these are the 5 parts of the demo session. Tomorrow, when we start our session, I'll be taking a recap and you all should be aware that what are the 5 different segments of a demo session. If you haven't taken a screenshot earlier, please do it now. These are the 5 parts. In context setting, we have to make sure that both the parents are present and the learner has joined with a laptop. And in the final showcase, the child is expected to deliver the speech. Success formula, both parents, laptop, SparkX video, it increases your chances by 60%. Teachers, it is very, very important that whatever we are discussing in the class, once, it is over, you should all reflect what we did in the class, go through it so that you are aligned. Tomorrow, something new would be discussed. And in mocks, it is very important. Somebody has written in the chat box, ma'am, will we get this PPTs? Who would like to answer this question? Because I've already discussed that the content would be given to you. The content is already there in your dashboard. By now, I am expecting all of you to go through your dashboard, explore your dashboard. Everything is available. Then somebody asked me in the chat box, ma'am, it is very difficult for a junior kid to understand ethos, pathos, and logos. When starting, what was the agenda of today's session? We are discussing senior demo PPT. We are not discussing junior. I told you for junior demo, the content is very different. It is for the senior category and they will be able to understand it. Sometimes, and somebody has also asked me in the chat box, ma'am, the parents are very interactive here. They are very aware parents. What if we get parents who are not that educated or, something like that? It's okay, teachers. Here our job is just to tell them that your child is here right now. And with Planet Spark, slowly and gradually will be taking your child a notch above. This is how we are going to do it. If parents don't understand ethos, pathos and logos, it's okay. Hindi में बता दो, ma'am, कन्विंसिंग स्पीच देने के लिए अगर ये 3 चीजें करता है तो उसकी स्पीच बहुत पावरफुल हो जाती है. Just pass on the message to the parents in the language that they are comfortable with. With this, again, teachers, give me another. Don't worry, I'll be taking up your queries. We have something important to discuss. I'm so sorry for this. Yeah. So give me another 15 minutes. Let me go through the slides and then I'll be taking up your queries. Please lower down your hands now. So we have understood what are the different teacher actions. Now we are going to cover the next part, that is how to use our body language and voice to build relationships. Now, a question for all of you. How do you make your guest comfortable in your house? Rather than answering, we are going to do a role play. I'll be your guest and you have to make me comfortable in your house. You have to welcome me in your house. Okay? Shalu, are you ready to do this role play?
Yes, ma'am.
So, ting tong, ting tong.
Hello, please come, ma'am. I will first open the door and then I will say, please come inside.
So, if you say, please come in, or I'll be like, Array, is it the right time to visit Shalu? She's not happy to see me. Can I have this thought in my mind, Shalu?
Yes, ma'am, you can.
So can you be a little more welcoming? Again, ting tong, ting tong.
Ma'am, will you just give me 1 second? I'm actually not able to see my image above, and which is why I'm just getting confused. Just 2 minutes, ma'am.
Okay, no worries. In that case, we'll go to Nancy. Nancy, I'm your visitor. Okay, so I'm pressing the bell. Ting tong, ting tong. Nancy, unmute yourself, please.
Hello, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
So let's start, ma'am.
Ting tong. I'll start. Ting tong.
Hello, welcome. We missed you. Hi, how are you? Come in.
Thank you. What was the difference that we noticed in Shalu and Nancy, teachers? Please use the chat box. Was there any difference that we saw in Shalu and in Nancy? Please use the chat box.
Warm welcome.
Warm welcome, excitement. Okay, how did she show her excitement? That is with that tone, with a smile on the face, with the right facial expressions. Great, great. Thank you. Missing you. Okay. Thank you. So not only by the words that she said, because Shalu also said the same thing. Hey, welcome, please come in. But her tone was not welcoming. She didn't have a smile on her face. Imagine when I welcome all of you and I welcome you. Okay, educators, welcome to the session. Now we are going to start with our agenda. We'll be like, what is happening? On the other hand, when I say, hey, educators, welcome to the class, it makes a lot of difference. Correct? A smile is something that we all need to wear on our faces. Okay, with this, again, please lower down your hands, teachers. So how do we welcome our guest at our home? Oh my God, this is the exaggerated version. I don't want you to do this. But yes, what we have to learn from Smriti Irani is that smile. Look at the smile that is there on her face. Exaggerated version. Again, I'm telling you, don't follow this by the book, but just copy her smile. You know, she has a beautiful smile on her face. And who is going to be your guest? The parents and the students are going to be your guest in the classroom. So always, always welcome them with a warm smile on your face. Sunil is like, oh my God, क्योंकि सास भी कभी बहू थी, पूरा उसके दिमाग में आ गया है सुनील के दिमाग में. Okay. So how to build a relationship with your students? Some important points to remember is always start on a high note. Welcome. Welcome. See the difference. Use impactful voice. Be curious. Curious about whom? Curious about your learner, to know more about your learners, and listen actively. Very, very important, teachers. Sometimes we listen just to react, but we know the ideal situation is we should listen to our learners, comprehend what they are saying, and rather than reacting, we should be responding. Okay? So now there's a question for all of you. On a scale of 1 to 10, use the chat box and please write, how do you rate yourself as active listeners? 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest. Active listeners. Do you consider yourself as active listeners? If yes, 10, 10. Okay. 9, 10, 9, 9, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10, 9, 9. Okay. So all of you have given yourself a near to perfect score. 8, 9, 10. Very few of you have given yourself a 7. So I assume that all of you are very good listeners. I know this is public speaking, creative writing class, but I am assuming that you all are good with your basic maths. Simple plus and minus. You can do that? So I'll be asking you a question. You have to listen to me very, very attentively, and you have to drop your answers in the chat box. Only the first 5 responses would be accepted. Fastest fingers first. Again, KBC. Okay. So listen to my question very carefully and drop your answers in the chat box. Ready? Should I start my question? If you want, you can keep a pen and paper ready for the calculation, anything that you need. So I'll be throwing my question at all of you. Here I go. Imagine there are 30 apples in a basket. You take away 9. How many apples are there with you? Waiting for your responses in the chat. 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 9, 21, 21, 21, 21, 9, 9, 30, 21, 21, 21. Okay. So 90% of the teachers have answered 21. Now again, listen to me very carefully. Okay. There are 30 apples in a basket. You take away 9. How many apples are there with you? Now everybody has changed their response to 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. So again, why I am doing this activity? Because there is a module, active listening at Planet Spark. I was about to teach that to one of my learners and he said, ma'am, I'm already a very good listener. My mother tells me that I'm a very good listener. I said, yes, you must be, and you are. I completely believe in you. Let's do this activity. This is activity with him. And he was like, yes, ma'am, I need to work on my listening skills. I'm ready to work with you. So sometimes the simple tricks you have to do to engage your learners and to create that why active listening is important. One more activity. I know we are short of time, but I would love to do this activity with all of you. Have you played Simon Says in your school days, or have you seen your kids playing Simon Says? Yes. So what happens? The teacher gives the instructions and the kids, they have to do it very quickly. Similar kind of activity. I'll be giving you certain instructions. Please listen to me very carefully and do those actions. I'll be looking at each and every participant. I'll be scrolling my screen and I'll have a look whether everybody is doing that or not. Ready? And you have to be very, very quick in doing it. So, okay, teachers, clap your hands. Roll your hands. Make the symbol of very good. Put it on your forehead. Put it on your eyes. Put it on your nose. Put it on your mouth. Put it on your cheeks. Stop. Most of you have changed, but most of you are here only. What was my instruction? Prateek. Okay. Look at Prateek. Look at Udit. Put it on your cheeks. I said put it on your cheeks, but what I did is I put it on my chin. So rather than listening to me, you were following my non-verbal gestures, my body language. So again, you can do this activity to explain the importance of non-verbal communication or to explain the importance of active listening. I hope you enjoyed this activity, teachers. Okay, so now moving ahead. Let's see, listen actively, how to start on a high note. But before that, there are two pictures. Please tell me, who would you like to interact with? Would you like to interact with picture number 1 or the person in picture number 2? Here it goes. Write your answers in the chat box. Number 2. For the second one, again, it's number 2. Okay. So I'll not be showing you other pictures. So why did we select picture number 2? They both had a smile on their face. But still we selected picture number 2. The reason is that genuine versus fake smile. If you are able to identify between a genuine and a fake smile, your learners will also be able to identify. So the purpose of this activity is that please have a genuine smile on your face. How can you find out whether it is a genuine smile or a fake smile? If it is a genuine smile, there would be crinkles around your eyes, your eyelids would be lowered, and your cheeks would be raised. Now, how can you start the class at a high note with a smile, some virtual gestures? Hey, welcome to the class. Give a high five to Shilpa ma'am. Breaking that ice is very important. Somebody had written in the chat box that ma'am, here Tia is a very interactive child. But what if the child is not interacting with us? If you do this ice breaking properly, okay, what happened? You're very sad today. No worries. I want you to give me a high five. And the kids, they, certainly get excited, high five, use these kind of virtual gestures. Then, number 2, use impactful voice. I'm going to play a video clipping for all of you. Please watch this. I think the ad would...
I killed my plants.
Ah, bummer. What kind of plant?
Pardon me for the ad, teachers.
Good morning, Mumbai. This is Janvi on World Space Radio. जाने से पहले ये है मेरा आज का ख्याल उन सब के लिए जो दौड़े जा रहे हैं शहर में। शहर की इस दौड़ में दौड़ के करना क्या है? अगर यही जीना है दोस्तों, तो फिर मरना क्या है? पहले बारिश में ट्रेन लेट होने की फिक्र है, भूल गए भी।
Okay. So please use the chat box and do let me know what do you feel about Vidya Balan's voice here. Is it soothing? Is it calm? Like, what do you feel about her voice? Please use the chat box and do answer the questions. Energetic, calming, refreshing, wow, energetic, enthusiastic, soothing, energy, loud and clear, refreshing. Okay, many adjectives for Vidya Balan. She'll be very, very happy when she listens to this. But okay. So what made her voice so soothing, so attractive is that it had a very energetic start in a loud voice. Who would like to do this? Good morning, Mumbai. Please raise your hands the way Vidya did it. Sajita. Yes, Sajita.
Good morning, Mumbai.
Okay, it could be a little better. You are very close to what I need, but a little more energy was expected. Anubha.
Good morning, Mumbai.
Wow, Anubha. Have you tried your luck to be a radio jockey? You can do that. You have a very soothing and calming voice. Very good.
Thank you.
Very good. So see, you had a very energetic start and there were a lot of changes in her tone and volume. She was not monotonous. She emphasized on important words and she used a lot of exclamatory words. That is how you can use your voice to create a connection with your learners. Welcome to the class. Welcome to the class. The connection. See the difference in the connection here, teachers. Okay. So now change in tone and volume, pauses in between, emphasizing on important words. Be curious. My question is, how do you know that someone is curious about you? Please use the chat box again, teachers. How do you know that someone is curious about you? By asking questions, interaction, by asking questions. Okay, most of you are writing by asking questions. Leaning towards them, okay, body language, facial, okay. Most of you have written by asking questions. So I want housewives to raise their hand. Please pardon me, why do I always include housewives in my role play? But housewives, please raise your hand. Or those who are married, forget about homemakers. Those who are married, keep your hands raised. Jyoti, I want you to be my volunteer. Imagine I'm your husband, okay? So now I'm coming back from office and I want to show that I'm curious about you. Okay, so I'll be asking you a lot of questions. Please tell me, what did you feel? Did you feel that I'm genuinely curious or I'm just faking it? Okay. So Jyoti, yes. Hi Jyoti, how are you?
I'm good. I'm fine.
How was your day, Jyoti?
It was good.
Okay, what did you do the entire day?
Sorry, but the way you are asking, it's not seeming like that. You are curious to know about me.
Okay, the way I'm asking, correct? Okay, now I'll bring some energy. Then also you tell me, am I curious or am I not curious? Okay, you have to be very, very jolly. You want to share everything with me, what happened with you, and see my reaction. I'll add body language. I'll add voice modulation. Hey Jyoti, how are you?
I'm fine. What about you?
I'm also good. How was your day, Jyoti?
It was awesome.
Okay,
so
what
many
did
things
you
I
do?
have done.
You have done many things like?
I spent gala time with my friends. They came to my house, and I told you earlier that we are having kitty party today. So I have enjoyed it a lot.
Okay, okay. Now I'm very hungry, Jyoti. Can you please go and prepare the dinner for me?
Of course, but we can continue few talks more if you would like.
So what happened? I asked questions to Jyoti. How was your day? What did you do? But when she mentioned I had a gala time with my friends, I had a kitty to attend, I did not ask her any relevant questions related to that. That okay, your friends who all were there, kitty, kiski kitty thi? What did you do? What kind of games did you play? That follow-up questions were not there. Secondly, I did not validate Jyoti's points. Arey, you had a great time with your friends. That's good. Once in a while,
Ma'am,
you
you
should
were
have.
behaving like a husband only.
I was behaving like a husband. Yes, I'll agree with this. I'll completely agree to this. I was behaving like a husband. So here I was just throwing the questions at Jyoti without any body language, without any voice modulation, without asking any follow-up questions, without validating her points. So that is not showing curiosity towards your learners, teachers. What we learned, the right body language should be there, the right voice modulation should be there. Not only questions, it should not be an interview round, it should be an interaction. If she said something, I should stick to that point and then ask her further questions on that point. That is how you can build a genuine connection with your learners. Okay, so again, please lower down your hands. I'll be showing you two videos back to back. Okay, sorry. How do you know that someone is curious? First, you ask them questions, but you don't stop there. You tell them, tell me more. I would like to know more about you. Oh, that's great. Validate their points. So let's watch two videos. I'll be playing two videos back to back, teachers, and you have to tell me whether you would like to be a part of video 1 as a learner or part of video 2 as a learner. Shelly, Krishna, Nisha, please lower down your hands. Okay, so I'm going to play both the videos back to back, teachers.
Your mom told me that you love reading books.
Yes, ma'am, I do. I read books.
Okay, what kind of books do you read? What books? Can you name them?
Ma'am, I like Harry Potter. Harry Potter
Okay.
books. Yes.
What more?
Ma'am, I've read Enid Blyton books.
Okay. All right. So have you watched Harry Potter series?
Yes, ma'am. I have watched all 7, actually
Okay.
eight movies.
All the 8 movies. Wow,
Yes, ma'am.
that's good. That's good. So what else do you like to do in your free time apart from reading?
Ma'am, I like to also play with my friends in evening. I like playing basketball sometimes.
Oh, you play basketball.
Yes, ma'am.
That's good. That's very nice. So
Okay, that was video 1. Before discussing any inputs, let's quickly
Your mom-
go to video number 2 also.
So Ishita, your mom told me that you love reading.
Yes,
Isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. I do like reading.
All right. So what do you like to read?
Ma'am, Harry Potter books.
Wow.
I like them.
Oh God, have you read? Are you one of those people who have read like all the books?
Yes, ma'am. I have 7 books. My sister, in fact, got it for my birthday.
Oh my
And I have
God.
all the books with me.
Amazing. I cannot commit to all the books. I could not start, So I have watched movies. I love it. But I really want to, read. How do I start? Give me some tips.
Ma'am, I think I also felt that because these were very fat books also, very thick books.
Oh.
But ma'am, like once you read book, when you'll read, you'll find a lot of difference between movies and books, especially like from the first one only. Books, I think they're very detailed also. So you will enjoy it, ma'am.
I thought the movies are, true copies of the books.
Okay, so these are the two videos, video 1 and video 2. Now my question is, you would like to be a part of which class? Class 1 or class 2? Please write your answers in the chat box. Everybody is writing class 2, class 2, class 2, class 2. Yes. And we have already seen what was lagging here is video 1, video 2. Let's see. Video 1 was more of an interview. whereas video 2 was an interaction. Video 1, I want somebody to read this. Anju, can you please? Okay, she has lowered her hand. Ambika.
Yes, I'm available here.
Okay, but your hand is lowered and I won't be able to see you on the screen. So no worries. Ambika, please read it like differentiation, like 1 point from here, 1 point from video 2. Do it that way.
Okay, sure, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, Ambika.
Thank you for the opportunity, ma'am. The video 1, interview, one-way interaction, and two-way interaction in video 2. In the video 1, teacher is just throwing questions, and in video 2, teacher is actively participating. And in video 1, same tone of voice is used, and in second video, voice modulation is used. And in video 1, limited facial expression, and in video 2, a lot of different gestures and expressions.
So, where do you think you'll be able to build a better connection with the student? Ambika, video 1 or video 2?
Definitely video 2, ma'am.
Definitely video 2. Video 2 will, Ritu Sharma, please stop annotating on the screen. Video 2 will help you to build genuine relationship with the child. Very, very important. And we did it with the help of a role play. Before coming to this, I showed you practically how just throwing questions is not going to help you. There should be body language, smile on your face, right voice modulation, and follow-up questions. Okay? So listening actively, same video is played, so I'm not going to play. How can you show that you're an active listener? Teachers, I don't know whether you have noticed this or not, but whenever any of you participants are answering, in the background, I always keep on nodding my head, or I give you these kind of signals. Good, it's correct. So you also have to do that. Give them the silent signals like nodding your head, smiling, maintaining the eye contact to show that you are an active listener. Then, please mute yourselves, teachers. I couldn't.
రోటీ ఒక్కనాడు మున్నాడి చెప్తూ సత్య ఇనికి చెప్
My God, teachers, please.
సాయంత్రం నెక్స్ట్ డే దా చేస్తా అంటే ఇనికి చెప్తా రేపు చేస్తా.
I've muted all the participants. Teachers, please be a little mindful of these simple things. Keep yourself on mute. Please, 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 teachers. Okay. The second one is, I couldn't agree more. Please validate the other's points. Lastly, remember, ask relevant follow-up questions. Random questions are not going to help you build a relationship. So these are the certain points that I want all of you to take care of. Nod and use verbal expressions. Ask genuine questions. Acknowledge and validate the responses. Take a screenshot of this. We have discussed all the 4 pointers in detail. How can you build a relationship? By starting on a high note, by using impactful voice, by showing curiosity, and by listening to them attentively or actively. Please, please take a screenshot of this, teachers. Now, some do's and don'ts. Please take the name of the student quite often to build that connection. Okay. Javed, I want you to be my volunteer. Okay? Please unmute yourself, Javed. Javed, unmute.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So now imagine I'm your educator. I'll be asking you 2 questions. Shilpa 1, Shilpa 2. Shilpa 1 educator. How are you? Shilpa.
Ma'am, actually, as I have noticed there, the video the lady was saying, one was formal, another was casual.
Okay. That's great. But let's stick right now here. I'll first Shilpa 1. How are you? And Shilpa 2 says, hey Javed, or hi Javed, how are you? Where will you feel that connection and why?
Ma'am, when you are asking this, I feel very casual. It's like, I feel very comfortable to talking like this way.
Okay. So way 1 or way 2? First tell me
Way
that.
2, way 2.
Way 2. Okay. Casual or that connection. You could feel that connection. Can we say that? Customized. Teachers, I don't know. Again, the mothers would relate to it. It happened with me few days ago. Normal pencil pack, it comes for around 70 rupees. But my son was after my life that he wanted to have customized pencils with his name written on it. And that packet costed me somewhere around 140 rupees, double the price. but that is what makes him feel special. My name is written there. Your name is like a song to your ears. So please make sure that you take the name of your learners quite often in the class. Then
Yes,
be authentic. Students know between fake gestures and smiles. Thank you, Javed. Thank you so much. Consider students as an equal partner. Yes.
Sorry to interrupt you, ma'am. There are two videos. One is formal as well as another is casual. But when we are adult speakers, learners, I also taught by then we use the formal level of that thing so that they can match with them. They are elders than same age group of me. So
Very
should
good.
we use the first video that type of pattern there? Because
So,
second
Javed, I think you're a little confused. Formal, informal, I wouldn't put it in that way. First one was just like asking the questions, whereas in second video, there was a personal touch, a sprinkle of love, a sprinkle of trust, a sprinkle of, curiosity was there in the second video. So that is something that you can take care of. Okay. Then some don'ts. Random conversations are not going to help build relationship. Use of sing-song voice is a no-no. With juniors, you can use this sing-song voice. But when it comes to the adult category, like Javed mentioned right now, sing-song voice is a no-no when it comes to the adult category. With this, teachers, we come, just let me see. Yes. With this, we come to the closing part. I'm so sorry. What's the time? Let me check the time. 15 minutes behind my schedule. So sorry, but yes. Again, I had a wonderful time with all of you. And if you have any doubts, you can raise your hands. The teachers who don't have any doubts, they can leave the session. Tomorrow, please join on time. I'll be waiting to meet all of you tomorrow. So those who have doubts, please raise your hands. Yes, Nancy.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, teachers.
Thank you.
One, yes. Nancy.
Nice class.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, it's raised already. I have no doubts.
Okay, you don't have any doubts. So Javed, do you have any concern, any query?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you can lower down your hand as well. Indrajit. Unmute yourself, Indrajit, please. Unmute yourself, Indrajit. We are not able to hear you. You need to, yes.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry. Actually, you have shared some videos for us, right? Like demo classes, how to take a demo classes. Can we see the videos later?
Not later. It is already there in your dashboard, Indrajit.
All right. Actually,
no worries. Go to the demo class content tab. Top right hand side, the middle tab is demo class content tab. Once you click there, a teacher's handbook would open. And there you already have all the resources, junior demo, senior demo, slot confirmation script, everything is already there in Indrajit.
All right, thank you. One more question is here, ma'am. Yes, actually yesterday I was completing the assessment and all. Right, I have cleared the assessment, but in the assessment where is the video round is there, right? In this video round I was completing that, but there was some of the errors, right? But I submitted, but at the end of everything, like it's showing me submitted. But after some time, it is showing to me submit again. So I submit again. It's coming something errors. So like
I told you, Indrajit, that in the assignments we are facing some technical glitches. So it's okay. That is just for your self-learning. Quizzes are important. Self-sessions are important. Assignments, that is for your self-learning. If you're able, don't wait for that submitted or wo wala button. Just try to take some experience from it. That's it.
All right. Quizzes I have cleared already. There is no problem with that. One more question is there in a row.
What about self-sessions? I hope all of you have started attempting your self-sessions. The deadline is Thursday, I know. But please start attempting your self-sessions. Yes.
Sure. Yes, ma'am. So there is a question about I don't know whether this is the right forum to discuss or not. Actually, like when I'm submitting my documents, I'm submitting my
This is not the right platform, and Indrajit, for this,
all right.
Mail to TX training team.
All right, training team will be able to help me with the same, right?
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much for your time, ma'am.
Thank you, Indrajit. Now we have
My pleasure.
Alicia.
Ma'am, I was saying that yesterday when I was attempting the quiz, there was 2 quiz link, one for the session 1 in the morning and one in the afternoon. So the same matter was there in both. Once if I attempted.
Okay, I mentioned that for some of the sessions, the quiz is same for session 1 and session 2. In that case, you need to attempt only one. I mentioned it yesterday also.
Okay. Sorry, ma'am, I was not able.
No worries,
That's
no worries.
okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Now we have Nabanita. Thank you. Instead of Bill, at least I have Nabanita today.
Yes, ma'am. As you have instructed, the way after I joined the session, the very first thing what I did was I renamed myself. And thank you, ma'am. And I just wanted to share here something like when you shared your personal experience with the international student, the stubbornness of that international student, it made me remember something. The movie scene from Avatar, where we have seen the stubbornness of the Ikran, that species, and he was so stubborn. And but the rider, the hero, he was also very stubborn to make the bond with Ikran. And finally, the bond, the Tahelu that was built between both of them, and your dedication, to build the bond with the international teacher, it just made me remember that movie scene. So I was trying to share that one.
Thank you. Thank you. Though I haven't watched the movie, but now it has given me a reason. It has piqued my interest. So yes, I'll definitely going to watch the movie.
Yes, ma'am. What watching? James Cameron, ma'am. Surely watch, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Now we have Divya. Yes, Divya.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi, Divya.
How are you?
Doing great.
Okay. So I have finished the self sessions, ma'am, but I couldn't find any quiz. When I was exploring, I don't find the quiz option. Is it a quiz that is just,
I'll explain it to you. Session 1, from where did you join the session? You clicked on that drop down arrow, correct?
Yeah.
So there
Yes.
only you will get today's PPT, today's session recording, today's quiz, today's
Okay.
assignment.
Okay. Fine. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now
Thank
we
you.
have Ikra.
It was all good. Thank you.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Ikra.
Ma'am, yesterday you were explaining about the self sessions, but I was not able to open my self session. It was showing 4 sessions in the afternoon, but in the after my dinner, I thought of watching the self session, but it was not opening, and it was showing only 3 sessions.
Okay, that's okay. 3-4 sessions is okay, because slowly and gradually it would be added. 3 sessions are showing now. So have you attempted those 3 sessions, Ikra?
No, ma'am. I just clicked on the first session. I was not able to click on the continue. I was clicking on the continue, but it was not opening.
Have you watched the video? First, you need to watch a video and then do that. So have you watched the video completely, or did you try to skip the video?
No, ma'am. I just tried to open it for the first time.
No. There's
It
a
was not.
video that you need to watch first, and then the questions are there. So did you watch the video completely, Ikra?
I'm going to start.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I didn't watch the
Kindly
video.
do that. That is the reason it is not allowing you to continue. First, watch
Okay.
the video completely, and then
Okay.
if you face some issues, write a mail to the TX training team.
Okay, ma'am. I was just having a doubt that is there any like deadline at at 12 a.m. the video will be closed or something like that for the same day?
For self sessions, it is not that. The deadline is Thursday, day 4 Thursday.
Okay. For all the 4 sessions, it's Thursday.
For all the 6 self sessions. Ikra's self sessions, you need to complete 6. The deadline is Thursday. Quizzes and assignments, you need to do it on the very same day. Quizzes,
Okay, ma'am.
there is no problem. Assignments, we are facing some technical issues. So if you're able to do it, very good. If not, do not fret over it.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Have a nice day, ma'am.
Wishing
Thank you.
you the same. Thank you. Pushparaj. Sorry, Pushpa. Why do I always call you Pushparaj? I don't know. Pushpa. I'm so sorry. Pardon me for that. Yes, Pushpa. You're not audible, Pushpa. I'm so sorry. I'm not able to hear you. You can drop your query in the chat box. Momita.
Yes, ma'am. Yesterday I just finished self session. Okay, it was 4. Then after that again I got 9 session like that. So that was for adults only. So yesterday I just only completed 3 or 4. So today I will do the rest of the things. So is it okay?
Yes, it is okay because the deadline is Thursday. I asked you so that you don't wait till the 11th hour and the last minute there is a lot of hustle. To avoid that, I told you start attempting your self sessions, but the deadline is Thursday. You can complete before Thursday.
Okay.
By Thursday, I'm so sorry. Yes.
That is on the same partner, so that's why I'm just asking.
No worries. You can
Okay, and one more question about the mock test. So about the mock test, it will be after Thursday only, right?
Yes.
Nothing before that. Mock test.
No,
Because
nothing
I
before
was, for the technical
No.
issue, I was
Bobita,
not.
let me tell you.
Nothing before.
After every session, complete your quizzes, complete your assignments. That you have to do it daily. Self
Yes.
sessions, deadline is Thursday, complete 6. Mocks, you will start attempting once you have attended day 4 training. Only after that you'll attempt your mocks.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. It's clear.
Now we have the
Thank you so
last
much.
query from Sunai.
Hello, ma'am. This is Sunaina. Although yesterday you had told me, but I want still more guidance as maybe like from 5th or 4th, I won't be available till 15th. So you had told me to do something like you have told the
Do
general.
not attend day 9 training. Okay. Right. Till day 8, attend everything. Do not attend day 9 training. Write a mail to the TX training team that I will not be attending day 9 training. The reason is I'm not available at a stretch for the next 14 days. So I would love to attend the training once I come back from my break. That's it. And then
There'll be no
once you come
issues
back-
in this training, right?
Sorry?
There'll be no issues of like.
No. They'll give you, once you come back, again write a mail that I'm back. Now I would love to attend my day 9 training. They'll give you a link, attend day 9 training there.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. And one more last query. You told us like demo classes about the demo classes. What if we don't get any like a regular student after giving them a demo class as well? Like,
See, for initial month, you'll be struggling. So now I do understand. But even after conducting 10 to 15 demos, if you're not able to get an enrollment, the team will cross question you. They'll go through their recordings. What is the area? Like, where are you facing problems? Why are the parents not getting convinced? It's not that every demo will be converted. No, I don't say that. But the ratio should be at least 10 out of 1. 1 out of 10. That ratio you have to maintain, Sunil.
okay, thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Monica.
Ma'am, I wanted to ask that the recordings and the PPT material that you have shared, will it be available permanently or till the training period?
No. Once you're onboarded, everything will be there on your dashboard, Monica. You'll have a different dashboard, a different LMS, and everything would be available there. Okay? Now I'll go to Pushpa's query. She has dropped a query in the chat. Ma'am, yesterday you told us if we have any doubt about mock test or something, then we can send mail to the team ID, which you have given yesterday. I sent mail, but I did not. No, Pushpa, I never said that for mocks you can write a mail to the TX training team because mock is yet a topic that we have to discuss. I told you we will be discussing this on day 3. Because you're not able to, no worries, Pushpa, we'll take this up tomorrow in that case. Whatever doubts you have regarding the mocks, I'll take it up in tomorrow's class. So with this, teachers, have a good day. I had a great time. Thank you so much for participating. And I'll be seeing all of you tomorrow. Please join on time. Take care. Bye-bye, teachers.